I really understand what it is for us to enter into a relationship talking about the human design system, that really I finally understand. I have to ask everybody to please refrain from using that structure that is the very common one that is absolutely pervasive, and specifically I have understood only very recently in the last few days that I really have to let go of the language of the four types. It is certainly compelling and it's easy and it's very habit forming. It's no problem at all. You learn so much about a person just like that. But an example of what is insufficient is when the client tells me my husband is a projector. And so I am looking at the client's chart. I'm seeing the whole chart with everything that she has activated, and in that 0 gates activated in the sacral center. So she also has an undefined sacral center. And now we're seeing that this projector, that's one thing I know about it. That's an undefined sacral center. Okay. But I can't go any further. I can't see if they do hook up together because there are some potentials, or if so, how? If not, okay, that's also information about what those two people could communicate with each other. And we want to be able to get to the right picture. So just saying somebody's a projector and thinking that you have told so much, in a way, you've told so much, but you have left out even more. And you overlook that now because you can say that he is a projector, and in another case you can say, well, generators, we're two generators, or he's a manifesting generator, or any of these kind of languages. So I have understood only very recently that this is really absolutely something that there is a claim out that there is only one authority who can authorize the use of this particular interpretation style. And that is something that I understand is not mine, and nor is it original. It's derived out of the centers and the modes of to do and to wait. So when I start over again with this education of human design, that's where I want to start. I want to say to do and to wait, and motors in definition to throat, or any combination of center qualities combining, tells us everything that we would hear out of the four types. So let's just be clear that by the time that you tell me something about design and you use that formulation, you're actually insisting on putting a frame. You're telling me that I need to stay within this known thing that you know. And I realize now that I have to ask you to leave aside that information, because you are limiting me enormously if I have to use any energy whatsoever to say, please drop that. It's work for me in dealing with that. There are numerous discussions that I can go off on all kinds of tracks and leave behind what is essential and what it is that I want to talk to you or the other chart when you're there. I want to be able to have the chance to look at the chart again, anew, something that is a totally different orientation, and it has to do with the experiential information of coming in to knowing how to witness, how to watch your own self, how to watch those relationships. Look, from everybody that I've been talking to, and I know from myself, and I have talked to a lot of people along the way that we were taught this information originally doesn't clear up the questions. And we want to just be able to say, yes, there is a possibility that my questions will be answered. I will be able to see my way through how that works, and I will be able to recognize it in other people as well. So I am doing a class called the Human Design System Revelation Story. It's a webinar. And if you are interested in signing up for it, please send an email to me, zeno@humandesignsystem.com. By then, I will have organized where it is that you can sign up. Or you can go www.humandesignsystem.com. So the webinar will be Saturday, March 20th. This is already just hexagram 25 sun. So we are just at the equal point, the equinox. So this webinar will be at 2 p.m. It's probably a half an hour, and if you have some questions, let's say another 15 minutes or so. So it's up to the audience how long, but certainly no longer than an hour. And that will be 2 p.m. Mountain Time, so you can make the adjustment. Now, we're in daylight time, so Mountain Daylight Time is 6 hours from GMT right now. So you may not be yet on daylight time if you are living in a different part of the world. Then the following week, I will begin my classes. I am thinking of all different ways of just doing them as weekly installments that people can just take them like that. And so if you are interested in those classes and finding out how to sign up for that, please email me, Zeno, Z-E-N-O, at humandesignsystem.com. So humandesignsystem, and I will have the opportunity to also tell you how to register for that class or that series of classes. So I thank you very much for listening. I was inspired by some people subscribing to the YouTubes, so I thought I want to do another one. So